anyways, that's I'm gonna call that fine, I guess. Well, yeah, yeah, that's fine. Right. Oh wait, hold on. No, still weirdly too low over here. Needs to just like go up a touch. This is like, if this takes much longer, I'm probably just gonna stop and say whatever, it's bad, but I'm not there yet. Not quite yet. Alright, that's getting there. It's almost there. I swear this is actually better than it was a second ago, I swear. I'm not lying. I'm not even lying. Part of the reason I want to get this right is because, like, once I get this line right, like, I can use the same line for, not like literally the same line, but I can, once I like define, like, or find what works for like a strap around the neck, then like the next time I have to draw a strap around the neck, it'll be that much easier. So that's part of why I'm putting effort into this at this point. Alright, that got a little too thin with that last stroke, whereas it was alright, let's see if we can just go very subtly reduce that a bit. Nope, not even by that much. That's maybe fine. Alright, I'm gonna call this fine. I don't know if it is fine exactly, but it's better than it was a second ago, and I'm gonna call it fine. So copy this, file, open, chest, compass, and dark compass. We have to do both of them. So there we go. Save that. Right? Yeah, save that. And then file, save as chest, dark compass, dark shirt compass. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yes. Alright, so now the padded armor part. So yeah, now we can get rid of the compass, now that we fixed it forever. And everything's perfect forever. I mean, I guess we don't have to get rid of it yet. We can just hide it for now, because there's not going to be anything on that layer for a little while. Or, I don't know when... Actually, I guess I will at some point want to put something more on that layer, but not yet. Alright, so copy this. Did I put in a new layer? Yeah, a new layer for the padded armor. Can draw it on top of the old armor, or on top of the old torso. Where was this supposed to go? It's supposed to go at equipment, chest, padded armor. Whoops, that's the image. The data file. 6540. Alright, yeah, I changed the shape of the arm a little bit and the shape of the torso just ever so slightly. So the collar, it works well enough. Could be a lot better. Could be a lot worse. I might want to just change the color of the padded vest to match the collar better as well, because like it looks a little like it's more obvious how those don't match at this point. So yeah, I'll probably want to touch that up. So yeah, maybe I'll just redraw it in like this tone of leather. Oh, but what about the bracers? Because the bracers are, I think, yeah, the tone of the bracer leather is closer to, well, it's in that same family. I can make this work. Alright, so let's see, yeah, because if we use this color, I think that should be close. Let's use a bigger brush once more. Yeah, that's pretty close, and we can fudge it a little bit to get it even closer. So yeah, well no, I don't have to redraw that much of this. Maybe I'll just yeah, maybe I'll just like cheat the area around the collar. I want to make sure that it looks okay without the collar, so that if I remove the collar, it doesn't look crazy all of a sudden. But Yeah. All right. So brush. There we go. That, I think that looks good enough. So let's look. Make sure I'm not making it look crazy. So hide the head for a second. That's good enough. There's just like a slightly lighter tone here, which oh, I guess I never really drew this part of the shoulder because like it was always covered by the leather collar. But I'll draw that in, I guess. Oh yeah, how does this look without the leather collar? I guess like that. Nope, not like that. That's fine. Yeah, it's mostly just the shape that needs to change, like the outer shape, because it was drawn smaller and scaled up, and so it got buzzed out. And the arms have gotten a little beefier since then. We've been we've been lifting a bit. So let's hide that for a second, just to get the shoulder worked out, like get it to look right, and worked out. Like we said, we've been lifting. So that's pretty good, I'd say. Actually, you can redraw some of this. Oh, I was erasing it, and I was like, why doesn't it not look better? But it's because it was what I was seeing was not the part that I was trying to erase. It was what was on the layer below it. So, all right. So, yeah, that is pretty okay. I don't know, for some reason I don't know, like in this line in particular, I don't know where to put the line of shading to make it not look like weird, but to make it look like human musculature. I guess that's fine. It really doesn't matter. Oops. Actually, that's kind of a weird shape for the armhole of the vest. So let's just very delicately bring that in slightly. Okay, cool. That's pretty close to good. That might be good. Oh, that's on the it's on the legs layer, isn't it? Or it'd be on this legs layer, huh? Yeah, just oh. No, there's just like a stray pixel right there, and I don't know what layer it's on. Oops. No, that's the layer I'm drawing on. Familiar? No. Alpha badge? What layer is that on? I must ruin you. I must destroy you, pixel. Wow, it's got... I guess it is on this layer. Hold on. No, it won't go away. Why won't it go away? Evil pixel. Evil pixel. It's got to be on the leg layer. Yeah. Oh, it was. I knew it was. I don't know why it didn't go away the first time. Alright. That's fine, though. Alright, so, yeah, I think that's good enough for the chest. And it looks okay with the, oh, well, I guess the bow covers the seam there anyway, so... Oh, yeah, so it doesn't even matter. The bow is going to cover up that, the fact that it looks weird, and the hat is going to change before the bow changes, so, yeah. Alright. I want the, so the next hat, I want it to be a headdress that a shaman, like a druidic-ish type of shamanish sort of mystic ish type of individual might wear, but that also wouldn't look crazy for a hunter to be wearing, because it's the first thing that's going to swap out between the two outfits, so that'll be interesting. It might look a little bit silly. Characters I think are generally going to go through like these transitional phases where like they look really like, you know, they look really put together, and then they like kind of like start to get a little mishmashed, and then they like, but then they veer into like another like different sort of like composed appearance. I think that's probably how it's going to go a little bit. But I think, you know, it won't look too crazy together. Just crazy enough. Just crazy. Oh yeah, I think at this part there's still the backpack too. Yeah. I mean, pretty soon we get the quiver. Next we get the quiver. So, yeah. All right. So yeah, let's do the extents, and I will hide a few of these layers to get the extents correct. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Because it's just this one chunk. Hey! Oh, I thought it was perfect, but no, I accidentally grabbed one too many pixels up here. Perfect! Copy from... Oh, we can get rid of the old chest layer. Oops. Well, whatever, I'll copy from this, and then touch up the image. I'm not going to bother with that. I mean, it might be, I think the dimensions actually changed a little bit, so new... Oops. 26 by 26, yes, that was correct. Paste that there. Save this as the padded armor. Yes. And then the dimensions of which are... Wait, that's probably the right... That's... Oh, no, that actually probably was the correct file. Yep, totally was. So 6540 is still the same, and then 2626. Alright, so it lost 1 pixel. 2626, save that. Alright. Yeah, now the quiver. So, let's put pieces together again. Oh, yeah, actually, wait, yeah, let's, whatever, I'll just delete this old layer and rename this one chest 2. Simple enough. Alright, let's bring back our character. Or no, that's not part of it. Alright, yeah, so now the backpack's going away. This is where we get our quiver. So the back gown. The back shoulder strap also gone. File, open, equip, back, oops, misclick, back, quiver, we're so close, we just have the quiver, the shin guard, the quiver and the shin guards, and then we are home free, freer than the grass grows. Is that a line from something? Freer than the wind blows, home free. Is that a line from something? Am I an old person? Is that a line from something and I'm an old person? I feel like it might be. I'm not old enough to actually know what I'm referencing, but I am old enough to have that phrase like stuck in my head somewhere. 26... Wait, another 50... Wow, this is also 6540. No, that's the same data file. That can't be right. 6540, 2626. 60... No, that can't be right. No, that's just flagrantly wrong. How did I do that? I'm just bad at clicking, I guess. Yeah, no, I'm just a silly person. Back, quiver, data. There we go. 5431. That's more like it. 5431. And let's put the strap on as well. 54. Oops, wrong there. That one goes. Hey, it's event time. And Trusty Bard said stuff, and it works and everything. That is perhaps the preferable way for events to go. Oh, I'll probably have to redo the shape of the strap, considering we have the new collar. But let's see how it used to fit. 54, 31. Actually, that's not too bad. That's pretty good. But I will redraw most of the stuff. Wow, yeah, no, the strap the strap's almost fine, except for the fact that it's kind of like fuzzy. I'll just redraw it because it's a pretty simple line, right? But oh, it does have to come down further because the torso is a little bit broader now. So yeah, it is just a dark color. Erase this. Oh, I should not be using that thin of a brush. I should be using this thin of a brush. Oh yeah, once again, huh? Yeah, this strap is gonna. I think it's gonna need to do the same thing that the. Oh yeah, all right. So that's two things that are obscuring the. The collar from actually getting seen. I think this strap just has to. Yeah, this strap isn't gonna fit well with the collar, because like, all right, I'll draw the first part of it first. The part that goes across the chest, and then this basically just has to cut across like what, like pretty high. So yeah, it's gonna cover up a lot of the collar. So we just have to make sure that looks okay. Maybe we can narrow the collar a little bit. I wonder how a slightly narrowed collar would look on the previous looks. I feel like a slightly narrowed collar would still be okay. But like, yeah, it has to kind of follow a curvature similar to this. Like I can tune it, I can like tweak it a little bit, but that looks okay too. It in fact covers up the part that looked most egregious and follows the right curvature for the torso. So yeah. Oops, that was the eraser tool. I did not mean to use the eraser tool. I meant to use the paint tool. Just to redraw the line one more time, just to shape it down to how we want it. Yeah, I think that's good. It doesn't have to be very thick either. It actually doesn't even have to come out that far. Because it's supposed to have some thickness to it, but it would also be like, you know, somewhat taut. So it would kind of press the armor a bit, just slightly, ever so slightly. All right, so now for the back. Oh yeah, this we have to draw with and without the collar, because when this collar goes away, more of the quiver will be visible. Oh, and the quiver strap. Yeah, it's important for that too. All right, but the strap does look good without the collar. Okay, so for the quiver, yeah, I mean this is basically just cleanup work. Just the edges are fuzzy. Fuzzy quiver edges. No one likes that. You're trying to reach for you're trying to draw and fire, and your like hand just brushes up against a weird fuzzy edge. No archer likes that. Not one archer likes that. Excuse me, just trying to pick the right tone here. Yeah, and I can probably just like redraw these like quote unquote arrows. Let's see. Like that, and like these are like the two tones I was using for the arrows basically. And then and then like white, and then like lighter tones. Alright, so these are our arrow tones apparently. Oops, wrong tool. I'm just going to leave the tip of the arrow to remind myself like roughly what scale I was working with. Oh yeah, and this I did use the thinner brush for, of course. Because these are just supposed to be very thin. Oh, well, no, actually this is fine. No, I should have drawn the darker ones first. And draw the lighter ones on top. That's fine. And then the fletching, I didn't really have a clear idea of this before, how I did it before. It was just like wiggly lines, basically. That's what fletching is, right? Wiggly lines. That's probably fine. Well, not that one, but most of this is probably fine. And oh yeah, our quiver actually was a little bit bigger before, so we can draw it out. Oops, a little bit further. All right, there we go. Yay, quiver. Let's smooth out the line at the neck of the quiver, just slightly, shall we? Because that looked like a total mess. Looked like some hot garbage right there. Other than that, though, I think it looked okay. Yeah, it's probably fine. All right. Yeah. So cool. Hey, good job tying knots, you guys. Okay, so yeah, now let's hide the chest and stuff to do extents. Oh, well, yeah, actually, before I do that, hold on, let's show the hands again. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that looks alright. I think the quiver was set so far out previously because the collar covered more before, and the collar changed shape, and so it doesn't cover quite as much anymore, but I think it still looks okay, so I'll call that good. Oh, so hide the hands. Oh, I can get rid of these swatches. And actually, now that I think about it, I think these fletchings are like slightly too... It looks a little too much like a feather duster, not enough like individual arrows. So I'm just going to bring them in slightly. Just slightly. Yes. So, alright. And yeah, like I said, we don't need these anymore. So, oh my gosh, do you know how many types of knots there are? Right? Comediac knows what's up. There are a lot of a lot of knots out there. Oh, Comediac, sorry, I was not paying attention when you got here. Welcome. How have you been? Sorry, I wasn't trying to ignore you. I was just not paying attention. So I was just looking at chat and I was like, there's one person, I was like looking at chat and just like on my screen, I'm like, there's one person here who doesn't have a green sword next to their name, or there was a second ago. So I'm just gonna fix that real quick. Nice one, fanboy. Right. So okay, yeah. So extents. I mean, this should be. I can eyeball this because like it's literally just what we see here. Anything we're not seeing here is like non-material. So it's only as far as the strap goes down, and as high as the quiver goes up, which is like so. Alright, so back layer 2. I'm not going to bother with these. I'm just going to save over them. So file, new. Okay, paste. Save this as the top part of the quiver. Yes. No, I was fixing it the other way. There's like it was all green swords all the way down, but there was one line with a green sword missing, so I was just like, I'm just gonna put a green sword there. So did you miss the part where I was like, oh, Cominiac, I didn't see you come in? I wasn't ignoring you. Thanks for showing up. It's good to see you. uh, yeah, it's funny. There's like I don't know, because I try and keep an eye on chat. I sometimes like just know, like in my mind, just as I'm glancing at chat, like what is the frequency of swords, and sometimes it's like sword city, like sometimes it's like a sword party, and like everyone's got swords, like now for example. But then other times like there's not one in sight, and it's just funny. Like I mean, everyone has their own free will, so like unless you really planned it, you're just naturally through the frequency of like various like life schedules and stuff. Like sometimes there will be, everyone will show up at the same time, and then sometimes no one will be here. So it's there's I don't know, there's no like I don't think there's an exact way to have like always have like an exact ratio of like mods to non-mods. So I just try and recognize the people who I feel have really earned it, and so or the people who I think might be trustworthy with a sword. So I don't again, like I'm not a good moderator. This is my first moderator gig, so I'm still learning a lot. But I don't know, that feels all right. I think that seems like an okay direction to go with that. So that's what I'm trying for now. All right, so yeah. So what are the extents? Is this? I think this is the correct file, right? I'm gonna trust that this is. This is If not, I'm gonna accidentally overwrite some random thing. But it looks right. The numbers are close. So 55, 30, 36, 28. So if anyone doesn't know what I'm writing here, it's the selection, the top left of the selection, and then the bounding rectangle size. So I'm just getting it from. Oh, it might be covered by SideQuest, but like that information shows at the bottom of the window here. It's just like I'm just copying these numbers down, because those are the numbers that the game reads in to know where to position the thing and how big to draw the thing. So excuse me. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm just gonna turn off the microphone for a second, but I'll be right back. Sorry for the delay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Shin guards. Shin guards. What are you honking at? Deselect. Okay. Hands. Chest. No. Is this? Yeah, this is everything. Including a mouse and a bird. Yay. I just like little animal friends. What was there are some good I like that meme. I like that meme. There's some really good ones, but or there's one in particular that I thought was really funny, but I can't remember the other term. Like there's senpai, and then there's like another term of address, and I don't remember what it is. I don't remember the joke, but trust me, it was really good. Alright, shin guards. Shin guards. I'm probably just gonna redraw them. Well, no, I'm definitely gonna redraw them because they're part of the legs, and I redrew all the legs. So I'm just gonna open up the old ones for reference. They're basically just a little. They're kind of like bracers for your shins. If I was in advertising for. Oh, did I save this? Save this as back quiver 0. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so these are basically just like, if I was in advertising, I would sell shin guards as like bracers for your shin, right? Because who doesn't want that? No, I mean like basically what I did to put on the bracers is basically the same thing. Actually, the shin guards are even simpler than the bracers, because the shin guards don't even have any straps to them. They just like stay on like magic. Um, I guess I don't read manga. I used to have like a huge collection of manga and I never read it. And I just recently gave it away because it finally got to the point where I was like, I'm never gonna read this stuff. But I want to like it, I guess. I just don't read in general, right? Like if I'm reading, it means I'm looking at something on the internet. That's like the only time I read that I actually read something. Which in fairness is like 90% of my life, but um yeah. Shin guards, right? So I'm just gonna draw these in. Just gonna go for it. I'll use like, is there even a tone of shading? There might not even be a tone of shade. I didn't even put a tone of shading on the shin guards, although in hindsight these ones should be darker than the others. So I will use a tone of shading. Oh, maybe I just used a darker tone. I did use a pretty dark tone just for the shin guards themselves. So maybe I'll use this tone for the shin guards. See how that goes. That is way too big of a brush. Alright, so legs 0 are these here. Maybe they don't have to be that dark. I'll use like this torso color, like the lighter of the torso shades. That's probably good. I could like add some level of detail to these if I wanted to, since I have like a bigger space now. So like maybe I could add like the no, that's not right. Nah, I don't really have to. They're just like little magical shin guards that like stick to your legs. 'Cause cool. Oh yeah, for this I should use a thinner brush. Yeah, because the shin guards are pretty big too. So like even on the hind leg, not hind leg, the leg in the background, they'll be pretty noticeable. Or they should be anyways. They should be at any rate. Alright, yeah? Maybe a little bit further down. Oh yeah, they should like come down around the knee slightly. Not that far. But like that, maybe. That's probably fine. Alright, and so now the other legs. Same as before. Pretty simple. Bigger brush for the front leg. Oops, undo. Oops, I color picked the wrong color. Somewhere, somehow. I don't know how that happened exactly. Yeah. As we saw before, they come... Actually, hold on. Yeah. I think they come up just above the knee, I think is how I've been defining them. I think I made them come a little too low here. So, restore a little bit of the boot. Yeah. And then, a slightly smaller brush for the rear shin guard. How did this look before? Oh, well, it's kind of hard to tell with the other one, but I'm pretty sure I remember. Oops. I think it was like, basically just like, oh yeah, this is the one that comes down like and basically scrapes the ground, but that's fine. And I'm drawing a little too far. I'm just doing that so that I can redraw over with the gray and that it looks like they actually connect. And it can stick out from the shin a little bit further. Yeah. This one just basically like scrapes the ground a little bit. That's fine. Does that look weird? How did they used to look? How did this one used to look? Oh, yeah, it didn't used to stick out that quite as far. Oh yeah, it definitely didn't stick out nearly as far. Huh. Maybe I should go back to that way. Maybe it made more sense like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I kind of overdid it. So should I go back and redo the one in the back to maybe like not be so much? Maybe that is too much. No, that could be okay. Yeah, that's not bad. I'll just do this one differently. Because like you know there are slightly different angles to these legs too. So like you're not gonna get the you're not gonna see the you know you're viewing like when this leg's in the back you view it from a slightly different angle from the other leg when the other leg's in the back. So I think it makes enough sense that this one's gonna come out more like this, whereas the other one is gonna be more like it was. Maybe not quite that far, but it will come down pretty low. Yeah. Maybe that, like that's good, I think. Possibly? I don't know. We'll see. No, that looks weird. So wait, maybe just, I think what looked weirdest was, it was too thin in the middle. It was too thin in the middle and too thick on the end. It's like more like that. Oops. How does that look? That just looks weird. Hold on, let me smooth it out. It just like came out weirdly lumpy. A little bit. Why does it look lumpy? I don't know. Oh no, I know. Because of this pixel. This jerk right here. Making it look slightly lumpy. Yep. Fixed. Perfect. I mean, small change, but... Oh, sorry, I was zoned out of chat, as you might have noticed. I think things seem to be going pretty well. Today's been, like, just really chill. Just really, like, you know, just, like, plugging away. I got a really late start, again, sorry. But, you know, we got a good amount done. We had some chuckles, had some fun, and, I kind of want to move the... I mean, this is neither here nor there, but I kind of want to move the alpha badge so that it covers up the feather better. Like, I want it to be like, I want it to be more like, here. I think this is where it was, like, originally. Or maybe more like this. Yeah, I want it to be more like this. Sorry. Super important, I know. Oops. So, what are these coordinates, actually? 75, 24. I'm just going to fix those real quick. Oh, that might look weird with the cap, but whatever. I'm going to try it. And if it looks weird, I can just change it back. So 75, 24. And still 88. Save that. Copy that. Alpha badge and the beta badge. Save that. Alright. Alright, T-select. It's just important to me that the feathers stick right there. Alright, oh, maybe that does look weird. Huh. Well, yeah, no, I think that, maybe that does look weird. Fine, I guess I won't stick the feather exactly in the whatever. What looks better from the perspective of the character? I guess, for the character, I don't even remember where it was before. I think it was like here-ish. I'll put it like here. That's a good compromise. So what is this? I think I think it's like, what, like 70, 74, 24? It's a good compromise. 74, 24. Oops, I closed my browser, or my Explorer. Projects. Hey! Event time! Sorry. Stream delay. I mean, hey, Kaminiak, how are you doing? And you didn't hear it until later because of stream delay. I totally asked. That's believable, right? Stream delay. uh, Alright. Bonuses. Uh, 74, 24. Save that. Uh, 74, 24, save that. Okay. Okay, so now I just have to export the shin guards. I got a little distracted from shin guards doing using the badge, but I think I just have to export the shin guards, and I think we're good to go. So let's do that. Shall we? Ah, I drew it on the wrong layer. I was like, I drew some of this on the wrong layer, didn't I? Yep. Had to have been. Would have been way too easy otherwise. Alright, so hold on, hide these legs for a second. Hide legs 2, show legs 3. So yeah, alright, wait. So wait, actually no, hide legs 3 for a second. So you need to split this cleanly. Do it right there. Seems clean enough. Cut this. What? Oh, sorry, cut it from this layer. New layer, paste it, slide down here, smoosh it onto legs 3. Deselect, smoosh it onto legs 3. Now that's better, right? Pretty much. Good enough. Good enough for me. Except, what is this weird what is this random pixel doing right here? What is that? What is that? What is that? What's the idea here? What does that pixel think it is? What does that pixel what does that pixel think it is? Decently priced computers for gaming. Yikes. Oh, melty computers. That's no fun. I never do it like that. I always wait. Like, I have a schedule for when it's time to buy a new computer, and it's like every 4 years, and I never go decently priced. I always go a little bit overpriced. Alright, oh yeah, okay, so it's export time. So the other layers are correct, right? Yes, that looks correct for legs 0, legs 1, that looks correct. Head, or legs 2, yeah, it looks fine, legs 3. Alright, oh, well, there's a little bit of smudginess over here, I don't know what that's about, but other than that, it's fine. Okay, so, cool. Alright, so yeah, show all the legs. All of the legs. Alright, and I didn't change... Oh, I don't think I changed the dimensions, but I'll be safe and check it out. Yeah, I don't think I did, but here we go. Excuse me. So legs 0, copy this. I can close these, I don't really need them. File, new. Okay, paste. File, save. Or save as, either one. Equipment, legs, shin guards, 0. Yeah. Okay. Legs 1, copy. File, new. Okay. Paste. Save. 1. Yes. Okay. Layer. Legs 2. Copy. File. New. Okay. Paste. Save. 2.png. Yes. Okay. Legs 3. This is the last one, you guys. This is the last one forever. Copy. File, new. Okay. Say it along. Paste. File. Save. Or I didn't actually file save. But 3. Yes. Okay. We did it. We did it, you guys. Oh yeah, now we just need to fix the data, and everything is magically great forever and ever. So, close those. Alright, let's put the doll back in a presentable state. Let's see, we don't need to see the chest, but let's see the other chest and the hands. And yes, yes indeed, deselect, save that. I'd say that is better. I'd say that is better than it used to be. It's a little bit sharper, a little bit more detailed, and a little bit better. And all the potential, we all have so much potential going forwards with what we can do now with the arts. All the arts. Yeah, the only thing I scrimp on really is storage. This time I didn't even really scrimp on storage because I did get an SSD, and I do not regret that. SSDs are great. I say I actually wouldn't really need an SSD as much for gaming, but SSD for working is so good. All your tools work a little bit faster. Everything's a little less frustrating. So good. Yeah, CPU I tend to pay money for. RAM I tend to pay not crazy amounts of money for, but you know, some enough. Graphics card I tend to pay a little bit of money for that, and but I only do it like every 4 years, so I spend the other 4. I spend the 4 years in between saving up. So save, and then I saved all this. Hey, I'm literally. Oh no, the data file. Right, that was the last thing I need to do. Oh shoot. I deselected extents. Oh, there we go. Hey, that was that was convenient. Wait, no, that's not this. Is this the same range? 61, 61, 48, 21. That actually sounds right. Equip. Sorry, I'm just keeping tabs on my other monitor in the background. It's doing great. It's doing great. It's all coming together. I'm putting together a time lapse of some of my past streams, and I'll share it definitely some way. I don't know if I might not put it like on YouTube or anything, but I'll at least show it on the stream, which should be entertaining, hopefully. Well, no, I guess the stream isn't the best place to show that, because like the choppiness of the frame rate might lose a lot there, but I'll do something with it. Maybe I will put it on YouTube. I don't know. All right, so yes, equipment, legs. Shin guards, data, 60, 61, 61, 48, 21 is the new rule. 61, 61, 48, 21. Save that. Ship it. Ship it. Ship it and keep on shipping it and never stop shipping it. That's that's how I live my life. Alright, we're not in the middle of an event or anything, so I'm going to bring down the script for just a moment. And I'm also going to flip it over into Facecam for just a moment. I am going to run the script again so that we can see what the art looks like. But the other thing I'm going to do in the background is the thing that I always do when I come close to the end of a stream. My last act as streamer for this evening will be to I just stopped touching my neck. It makes it more obvious that I have like all this like extra fatness when I touch it. It just makes it. Alright, sorry. No, my last act as streamer for this evening will be to find another cool streamer, and we can kick it over to their channel. We can invade them with friendship, and who's good? I know some good people who stream in other. Oh, whoops! I'm supposed to play audio on my stream. Or I'm not supposed to play other people's streams on my stream, including audio. So hold on, let me plug in my headphones over here so that I don't accidentally ruin everything. And then yeah, I know some like really good streamers who are like in other languages, like Russian and French, and it's like I wish I could understand what you're saying because I can tell you're a really good streamer. You're really passionate about what you're talking about, and you're showing really interesting stuff on stream, and I just have no clue what the heck you're talking about. Is the only problem. So yeah, okay, found one. So yeah, okay, let's I don't know if the script has been down long enough, but I'm gonna run it again, and hopefully the art will look okay. Because it's in a face cam, I don't have to, or you guys don't have to see the crazy pink stuff flying all over the place, but I get to see it and look at the art, and yeah, I think it looks okay. No major issues. I could probably like go back and touch up a few things. Like I think there's a little too much contrast on this backpack, kind of like there was too much contrast on the other backpack. And I don't know, little things like that could probably serve for a little extra improvement. But we're there. We're at the point where we have art assets for our game once more, and yeah, this will probably be just about the end of the stream, but don't worry, I found another good dev streamer for you, so we'll kick it over to them in just a moment. I just wanted to see how the art looked, and I think it looks pretty okay. Hey, Lauren, there we go. That's what I was waiting for, actually, to see how Lauren looked, because I mean that's like all the art that we don't see on the other characters, and it seems to look okay. I think Lauren looks like a pretty bad dude right about now. So he's got a little bird friend following him around too. All right, so there's actually always a volcano in the background, but like when I'm in screen cam, I crop it out so that you don't have to look at the volcano all the time, so that you can see my stream instead. I live in a volcano. But all right, so I'm about at the end of the stream, so I'm gonna say thank you to everyone who tuned in. Thank you for all the new followers. Thank you for all the old friends. All you old people, no, all the returning friends, I think is a politer way to say that. And I hope to see you all again in the near future. I'm gonna be, what's tomorrow? Is tomorrow Friday? Yeah, I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow. I don't know. My life is crazy. I can't really say what's gonna happen when. Oh, heads up. I'm probably going to try and stream on Monday, but I'm also going to cut it really short because I have to travel and I have to go to a thing on Monday. So if I don't see... Hey, new follower! Speaking of new follower, who's that? Fanboy111, welcome. Thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Yeah, I was just saying, my usual schedule is Monday through Thursday, good hours like in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time, but... my schedule's been a little crazy lately, so if I don't see you guys tomorrow, I'm gonna stream tomorrow, but if you guys don't tune in, then I might not catch you again until Tuesday. But either way, I hope to see you again soon. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Have a wonderful whatever time it is where you are, and I have some nachos or something. Do something that makes you happy, involving food or not. It's up to you. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Have a good one. Bye. You're all special and wonderful. Bye. All right. Now let's kick it over to host JV the Wanderer. Blammo. Now we'll stop streaming.